The three friends froze at the cold scream from the upper floor. For a moment, no one dared to move. Rubina said in a trembling voice, We're leaving now. But Hassan shook his head and said, If this is really something, then not seeing it means losing. Rubina objected, but Rakib and Hassan slowly climbed the creaky wooden stairs with her. Someone's secret breathing could be heard on each step. A strange smoke was floating in the air, as if the smell of wax and burnt wood was mixed. Going up, they saw a small room. Strange symbols were carved on the floor of the room, surrounded by dry candle ashes. Suddenly Rubina stopped. These are signs of pagan rituals. Then the door slammed shut. It was freezing cold inside the room. A strange reddish light shone from inside the symbols. At that moment, a pitiful cry came from the wall, the indistinct voices of women, children, and men. Rubina suddenly saw something like black smoke begin to take shape inside the symbols on the floor. At first vague, then gradually a human-like shape. No face, but eyes like deep holes, and darkness spreading all around. Rubina screamed and backed away. Rakib stepped forward and shouted, What do you want? The strange shadow figure did not speak, but its voice seemed to roar inside the three heads. We are not free yet. Suddenly, blood-like stains began to spread around the room. The symbols on the floor began to tremble. Suddenly, for a moment, they saw another scene, the terrible sacrifice of the past. In the candlelight, knives were burning, blood was dripping, and helpless screams pierced the sky. The three of them collapsed in an instant. Hassan whispered, They are still imprisoned here, in that cursed night of sacrifice. But just then, the shadow figure jumped towards them. The wind suddenly blew like a storm. The light went out. The room was filled with countless screams. Rubina fell to the ground. That invisible heavy pressure on her chest again. Rakib and Hassan desperately tried to pull her, but hands seemed to come out of the surrounding walls and stop them. That voice roared from the darkness. Whoever enters will never be able to return. The three of them continued to scream desperately. The room began to shake. The symbols exploded one by one. Then, suddenly all was quiet. As the villagers passed by the ancient ram inn in the early morning, they saw the front door was open, but no one was inside. Only faint cries could be heard like echoes, as if someone was still calling for help.
Subscribe now!